Hello everyone. So today we're talking about area models. Before I get started, one thing I want to say is that I don't know if you remember watching I think it was the last two videos or maybe just the last video. My iPad kept on freezing in Notability and I would have to exit out. I looked this morning and there was an update. So if you haven't updated your iPad, make sure you do that. Not right now, but maybe after notes or after you do your homework tonight sometime. Just make sure you update your iPad so that yours doesn't freeze like mine has been freezing. And hopefully that was the fix for it. Okay, so today we're talking about is area models. Now this is super applicable. Like you could probably help your family now if your family is doing some design in the house or even on the outside of your house. So basically what you're doing is you're figuring out the cost of what it would be for a project, maybe to put flooring in a house or to put carpeting, hardwood floors, carpet. But the way I think of this, how I'm going to use this week is that I'm going to get all new mulch outside my house. So once you see this process, you can see you can figure out how much mulch you have to buy in order to put not buy too much and waste money or not buy enough and have to go out and get more. Okay, so our goal today is that I can use area models to find the cost of tiling, carpeting a home. And I'll show you how it applies to maybe outside projects after we're done. Okay, so it says your parents decided to replace the flooring in some rooms of the house. Let's start simple. Pictured below is a rectangular room. What would we need to know to figure out the total cost of replacing the flooring? So pretend this is a room. What would I need to know in order to figure out how much is it going to cost to replace the floor in there? Well, I need to know the area, which if this is a rectangle, it's just length times width, or base times height, which we'll use length times width because when it's a flat surface, like it's the ground, like saying the base times the height just doesn't make sense to me in my brain. And then I also need to know how much the flooring costs. Okay, so let's say that I gave you that the measurements of the room are right here. It's 12 feet by 14 feet. Okay, now if you look at these two options below, you have two options for the type of flooring that you're putting down. Your parents either want to put down laminate flooring. That's just it could look like anything. This one looks kind of like hardwood, but it's cheaper. This is $2.59 per square foot. $2.59 per square foot. Or they can use carpet flooring, which in this case, this one that I picked out at Home Depot is $1.59 per square foot. Okay, so it says the price shown is only the price of the flooring, which does not include the price of having it installed professionally. So if your parents decide to install the flooring themselves and don't hire installers, how much would it cost for each product? So the first thing we want to do is we want to figure out the area of this room. We want to figure out how many square feet it is. So we're going to do area equals base times height. So area equals base times height or length times width, 14 times 12. You can write it like that, or you can write it like this, which is probably preferred, 14 by 12. And I get that the room is 168 feet squared. That's the total surface area of the floor, okay? All right, so let's do the laminate flooring. 168 feet times, how much does laminate flooring cost? $2.59. So 2.59. All right, I'm going to put that in my calculator. This is money, so I'm going to round to the nearest hundredth, but it should stay in hundredths here. It shouldn't, because I'm multiplying by a hundredth here. And I get that cost is $435.12. All right, let's look for carpet here. Cost is equal to 168 square feet times $1.59. Now, obviously, this is going to be cheaper. And go ahead and put that in your calculator. And remember, this is money, so don't forget your dollar sign. $267.12. Okay. Here's question number 2. It says installers charge $2 per square foot to do the installation. How much would it cost to have each option installed professionally? So I need to figure out how much installation costs. So it's 168 square feet at $2 per square foot. So they will charge me $336 to install. So if I wanted to figure out how much laminate floors cost, $435.12 plus the $336. If I want to figure out how much carpet cost, $267.12 plus $336. Go ahead and put those in your calculator. That's $771.12. And this one is $603.12. So there you can see why most people, if they can do it yourself project, they try to, because installation can be quite expensive. Okay, let's get to a more advanced problem here. So we're only going to do 2 more problems, but pay attention to both. Don't just look at one and be like, I got it, and move on. Because if you look at the second one, obviously it's a little bit more complicated. And I'm going to try to give you ideas on how to get through this, because it's really not that bad. And this is something that is super applicable if you have any interest in going into a field where you're building houses, where you want to work in construction, anything that has to do with landscaping. This is all stuff that's important to know how to do. Anything that would have blueprints involved, any sort of job, engineering. Okay, so enough me talking. Let's get back to the math. In the layout below, the plan is to do carpet in the bedroom, laminate in the living room, and vinyl tiles in the hallway. The tile cost of vinyl tiles is listed to the side. So it's right here. It's $1.99 for vinyl tiles. I'm going to put tile right next to this so I can see it. What else does it say? Find the cost of the flooring project if you got the deal where labor is included. Okay, so labor is included, so I do not have to worry about that. Also, if you look back, we're using this laminate, which is $2.59, and we're using this carpet right here, which is $1.59. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and say what is being used where so I don't lose track here. Okay, so it says carpet in the bedroom, so I'm going to put a C there for carpet. Laminate in the living room, so I'm going to put an L there for laminate so I don't forget. And vinyl for the hallway, so V in the hallways. And this is this shape right here is the hallway. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out all my missing pieces here. Okay, so I know the bedroom is 18 by 11. I can see that. I'm going to use my highlighter because it's getting a little annoying there. 18 by 11, I got that. Okay, I can see my living room is 16 by 19. So now I have my hallway, right? So my hallway is this whole area right here. Now I can go through and break it up into 3 rectangles. I can say like, here's a rectangle, that's 1. Here's a rectangle, that's 2. And here's a rectangle, that's 3. And find each rectangle and add them all up. Or I'm going to show you what I think is an easier way. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and just find how much it costs for the bedroom and how much it costs for the living room. So let's get started with that. Okay, so bedroom, and I'm going to try to keep this as organized as possible. So I'm going to put area of bedroom is equal to length times width, or base times height, 11 times 18. So the area of the bedroom is 198 feet squared. All right, now I'm going to put cost of bedroom. So that's 190 square feet times, I'm using carpet, which if you look back and see how much carpet costs, it's $1.59. So times $1.59. So the bedroom, after all said and done, is going to cost me $314.82. Okay, so now I'm going to work on the living room here. So first, let's find the area of the living room. I'll put area lives so I don't, so I'm keeping it organized here. Base times height, 16 times 19. Okay, so the area of the living room is 304 feet squared. All right, now I'm going to do the cost of the living room, 304 times. So now I need to know how much laminate costs. Rewind here, laminate's $259. So times $259. Put that in my calculator, and I get 787.36. 787.36. Okay, so now this is what I would do to find the hallway. Okay, so if you look at, from what I see on this, is that, like, I'm using what I learned yesterday, or to you guys a few days ago, the composite figures, right? I know that this whole rectangle is made up of this rectangle, and then this extra figure. So what I can do is that if I want to find the area of that extra figure, is that I can find the area of the entire floor, right? So I'm going to find this area here. Then I'm going to get rid of the living room and the bedroom. When I do that, I'm only left with the hallway. I think it's just easier math. So that's my plan, okay? So I'm going to start by finding the area of the whole entire thing, okay? All right, so I need this length right here. All right, so if you look at it, I'm like, what is this? I don't know. But if that's not the only place I can look, right? I can look down here and say, okay, do I know that? It's 31. So I know this whole entire length is 31 feet. And then the same thing here. I want this 19 plus 4, that's 23 feet. So I'm going to find the area of the hallway right now. I'm going to do the 23 times 31. And then I'm going to subtract the bedroom and the living room. So I'm going to subtract 198, and I'm going to subtract 304. I can put that straight into my calculator. My calculator will do that math for me. I don't have to figure this out first and then subtract. And I get that the hallway is 211 feet squared. It's not the only way to do it, but I personally think it's the fastest way. So now I can do area of the hallway. I already did that, my bad. Cost of the hallway. 211 times, now this was going to be vinyl, or sorry, this was going to be the vinyl tile, which is $1.99. Put that in my calculator. 418.89. All right, so the question is how much does the whole project cost? So now I have to find the total in which I'm going to add those three values. So I'm going to add the three costs right there. So I'm going to do 314.82 plus 787.36 plus 418.89. So the total cost of this project is $1,000. I should put a $sign there. $1,522.07. Now, it's really important that you're showing your work on this, because if you just gave me this final answer, I have no idea where you made a mistake. I don't even know if you know how to do it, right? So make sure you're showing where your numbers are coming from, okay? Also, let's say that this was your house and this was your garage, and you're putting mulch all right here. I know that is a lot. That's just the example of that I just thought of. That's where do you walk? Where's your sidewalk? But just bear with me here. So maybe this is a bush and this is a bush, and then this is mulch right here. If you wanted to figure out that mulch, how much mulch to get, I would say, okay, that's 214 square feet. Probably want 4 inches of mulch. So I'd multiply that by 4, and then that's how much square feet of mulch I need, right? So then I can go figure out how, they'll tell you on the bag, or if you're calling a company, they'll tell you like how much it costs per square foot. And you can say, I need 888 square feet or 844 square feet of mulch, and then they'll drop it off in your driveway for you. Okay. All right, let's try one more here. Okay, so this one says, in the layout below, the plan is to do carpet in the dining room. I don't have to label this. This is all there. Carpet in the dining room and living room, laminate in the kitchen and entryway, and vinyl in the bathroom. Find the cost of the flooring project if you got a deal where labor is included. Okay, so I'm going to start by breaking this into rooms a little bit better here. So I can see my dining room is right here in blue, right? So here's my dining room. I'm going to break it a little bit better into blue. I don't know why I chose blue first, but hey, why not? Okay, so let's see. Do I know the length and the width of this dining room? So I can see that this is 10. I know it's already labeled, but I'm going to do it again, 10 feet. So the question is do I know this right here? Okay, so if I look over here, it's not there. So I have to ask myself, is there another way that I can find it? Okay. So I'm going to use other things to help me. So I know this whole thing is 26. Do I know how much this part is right here? I do. It's 8 plus 8. It's 16. So I know that that part's 16. So I'm going to label that right now so I don't forget. This is 16 feet. So that makes this 10 feet. Now I'm going to go through and do all of this so I don't have to worry about it later. Then I'll find the area of each room and the cost of each room. Okay, so the kitchen is this red rectangle right here. All right, so I already know this is 26 feet. That's done. And then do I know this length right here? Sure do. It's 10 feet. It's right here. It's the same as this. So that was nice and easy. Okay. So now I need to find the entryway / hallway / bathroom / living room. Let's do living room next because, hey, that looks easy. No, why? Don't do blue again, Jill. Okay. We'll do right here, here, here. Sorry about my crooked lines. All right, so I already know this is 16 feet. That's good. Okay, so now I need to know, do I know this right here? Okay, so I got to figure that out. So let's see. I know this is 12. If I knew this whole thing, I'd be able to figure that out. Do I know that whole length? I sure do. I can tell from up here. This is 36 feet, right? So if this is 12 feet right here, 36 minus 12, I know this length is 24 feet. So try to look at it as a big picture here so that you can break it down. All right, let's look at the bathroom next. I'm going to do the bathroom in yellow. Bathroom, yellow. That is 8 feet by 7 feet. That one's not hard at all. So thank you, bathroom, for being easy. Okay, now if I look at the hallway / entryway, they're both in laminate. I'm going to break it into two separate rectangles. Okay, I'm going to do this one and this one. Only because it's L-shaped, and I don't know the formula for area of an L-shaped figure. I know the formula for area of rectangles, though. Okay, so do I know this? Yes, I do. It's the same as this right here. So that is 8 feet. Do I know this right here? I do, okay? So how am I going to get that? So ask yourself, do you know how long this is from here to here? Yep, it's 12 feet. 12 minus 7 is 5. So this is 5 feet here. All right, last but not least, that entryway on the bottom. I already know this part's 12. Do I know this? I have to. It's the last piece, right? So how am I going to get that? Well, I know this entire length right here. I know that from this side right here. It's 26 feet. So far I've used 10 and 8, which is 18. 26 minus 18 is 8 feet or left. Okay, now that I have got all those values, now from here it should be pretty easy. So let's start with anything that is carpet. Let's start with anything that is carpet. Carpet from up top was $1.59. So I'm going to put carpet is $1.59. And I'm going to find how much money. That does not say $1.59. Let's fix that. Okay, $1.59. So let's find how much it costs anything to do in carpet. So this is carpet, and that's it. Okay, so dining room. Area of dining room. That is 10 by 10. 100 feet squared. Okay, so now I'm going to find the cost of the dining room. 100 times $1.59, which is $159 exactly. Okay, now let's do the living room. Area of the living room. Area of the living room is base times height, so 24 times 16. Put that in my calculator. I get 384 feet squared. And then I'm going to do the cost of the living room. 384 times $1.59. And the living room is going to cost me $610.56. All right, so carpet's all done. Okay, let's move on to, let's do vinyl tiles next. So I'll do tiles next. Tiles, as a reminder, was $1.99 per square foot. Why do I keep doing that? $1.99 per square foot. Okay, so vinyl tiles is just the bathroom. So area of the bath is 8 by 7. So 56 feet squared. And then the cost of the bathroom is 56 times $1.99. And that is $111.44. Okay, last but not least, we will do anything that is going to be laminate. So laminate, as a reminder, is $2.59 per square foot. Okay, so kitchen, area of kitchen, that is 26 by 10. So 26 by 10, 260 square feet. Come on. Okay, I'm going to cross it off instead of doing that. All right, 260 square feet. Okay, cost of kitchen. 260 times the $2.59 per square foot. $673.40. Okay, we'll do the area of the hallway now. There it is right there. It's an 8 by 5. 40 feet squared. Cost of the hallway, 40 times 259. No way, did it freeze? Okay, no, it didn't. It did, the screen froze, but my pen didn't freeze. Okay, so update is not helping with my iPad freezing apparently, but hey, if it went smoothly, how would life be fun? Okay, so that was 40 times 259 is 103.60. And then last but not least, the area of the entryway. Cost of entryway. Looks like a century. Okay, so that was a 12 by 8. So 12 times 8 or 8 times 12, 96 feet squared. And then 96 times 259 is $248.64. All right, last but not least, cost of the entire project. So I am adding 159 plus 610.56 plus 111.44 plus 673.40 plus 103.60 plus 248.64. So the total of this project is $1,906.64. All right, that's a nice chunk of change. Okay, so hopefully that was something that you were able to follow. As you could imagine, your homework is not very long. Having you do more than one of these would be kind of crazy. So go ahead and open up the homework and get started. If you have questions or if you want me to spot check it, screenshot it and send it to me. All right, have a great day.